Hi, I'm Kay.
You caught me. I'm Tim.
What are you doing? Putting a jacket on to change your look or because you're cold or?
Yes. So it looks like we filmed on another day.
Really?
Sure. Why
We
not?
never do that.
I know.
I mean, I'm in the same dress.
Yes, but I'm different.
You are different.
Yeah, I know. I'm very
Look at us
different.
getting sophisticated with our little
Yeah,
tail.
I finally found them to charge them. Yeah, who would have thought?
Did you see the lipstick? It was following my lips.
Really? Lipstick?
What does a fish say? I'm sorry, I really have had just cake for
Yes.
lunch and dinner.
Oh. Someone's on a little bit of a sugar rush.
Oh, and it's going to crash bad.
Yeah, she's going to crash. She's going to
My
sleep.
jaw hurts.
Yeah, probably from all that talking. Look out for low-flying birds. So we went to speaking of low-flying birds, we went to the Ren Fair. Yes. The Arizona Renaissance Festival.
It was fun.
Yes.
It was cold.
It was. It was the coldest one I've been to.
Windy, biting cold.
And a wee little bit of rain when we first got there.
A wee.
Yes. We got to see some of our favorites again, they being Dead Bob. He had some new material, but I think he's kind of losing his thing. Of course, the Tortugas, which are
Tortuga twins.
Yes.
Three of my favorites.
Adam Crack.
Adam Crack.
Whip.
Which
guy.
We couldn't figure out if he was still married to Esmeralda or not.
I don't think so.
Neither one of them was wearing
being
a
the
wedding
daughter
ring.
of Don Juan and Miguel. Yes. But it was nice. I mean, it wasn't as crowded as it's been in the past.
Which is why we went.
But also because the Super Bowl was in town this past weekend.
And
fortunately, it was on the other side of town.
And Waste Management Open.
And the Waste Management Open up in Scottsdale. So there was a lot of things going on in the Valley this weekend. We went to the far east side, away from all of that. The Tortugas had a new show. Yes, I got pulled out of the crowd to participate. As Bubba the Dwarf, which was interesting because, I'm 6'2", kind of tall to be a dwarf. But, it was what it was. Yeah, you don't know my password. Or you don't have matching fingerprint. Click OK. And look at that. You do know my phone password. I did not. She's going onto Facebook to bring up the picture of me as Bubba the Dwarf on stage. But it was, anyway, with the Tortuga Twins. It was a first time they'd ever done the show. They were woefully unprepared. They were doing it with the scripts in their hands. It was kind of interesting to see how they do it. Each one has their own color on the script, so they can quickly see whose line it is just based on the color.
No, the ring. There we go.
Yes, blurry, but there you saw me wearing the hat and beard.
Bubba the elf. Bubba the dwarf.
Bubba the dwarf.
Bubba the dwarf.
Didn't have too many lines.
We thought he was safe. Yes. I was hoping he wasn't, but we thought he was because
at first they pulled someone from the crowd. For those who don't know, it's a audience participation show, so they definitely make you vocalize responses, but they also pull people out of the crowd and act out scenes. They pulled the woman who was sitting next to me on stage, and normally what they do, since there's three of them and there's three sections, the first person will take one person from one section, another person will take from the other section, and the last person will take from the last section. So I was so happy when they pulled the woman next to me because I'm like, all right, I'm safe. So I was just like, normally when they're trying to pull people, I'm way down, kind of not making eye contact and hiding. As soon as they pulled her, I was like, all right. I sat back, put my feet up, it's all comfy. Then they go to pull someone for the second person. And I saw the guy go, and I thought he was way back in the back, way back behind me. All of a sudden, I feel the hand on my back. And I'm just like, Shazbot. But I didn't say that. I said a different S word. So yeah, I got pulled up on stage, got put in the costume, did my line. The stage is kind of slippery, which was surprising. They had me jump from...
They didn't have you jump.
The script said he jumps.
Said he leaps.
Leap, okay.
They didn't expect him to leap. Who else gets up on stage and leaps? Because usually the joke is, and he leapt into action or slowly walk. Boom, boom, boom,
so I leapt across the stage. And my feet slid. I guess it was a little dusty, the stage. But it was just like, whoa.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been nice.
It would have been entertaining. Everyone would have laughed at me.
But we got pictures of them with their scripts in their hands, and they would miss their lines. And I'm saying your line, and oh, wait, you're supposed to be over there. It was really cute.
Yes. And, it was fun being part of the first show.
Yeah. He and the evil witch, which was another guy, kind of humped each other at the end.
Yeah, that wasn't part of the script.
It was interesting. It said that they had a passionate embrace. Someone decided to ad-lib. It was cute. What else did we see? Oh, Deaf Weekend.
Yes. It was. They had a lot of shows. Had interpreters for sign language, ASL, for those that are hard of hearing.
And the 3 for ours, especially in...
Yep, the first show, Tortuga, they just kind of rotated through. But then for the final show, their nasty show, they had an interpreter for each performer. And it was entertaining, not only for us in the audience to see and learn some of the new signs, learn some of the signs, but the Tortuga twins themselves had to...
This is chocolate?
Yeah, you got that from the store. But the Tortugas would, say a line, say something really nasty. Nasty. Just
I like that word. It was nasty.
I don't know where that came from.
I'm keeping it.
And then, they would look over and see what the ASL interpreter was signing. And if it was a funny looking sign, they'd say the word again, just so the person wouldn't have to sign it again. I think their favorite one was salty something.
With the beard.
Oh.
Something with the beard.
Yeah. Well, okay, this one's not going to be a G rated.
Yeah, penis. Just say penis.
Salty Richards.
I can't say.
Which, yeah, someone should eat a bag of Salty Richards. And having to sign that was kind of funny. The other one they were talking about, she was talking about with the beards was...
you don't have to explain it. It's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, each of the interpreters were assigned one of the Tortuga twins, and D'Angelo had a woman named Denise was his interpreter. The other 2, there was Adam. Darian and Adam.
Sure.
And Adam had them last year, so he knew what to expect. And they said Darian and Denise had no clue. They'd been with them all day, but still had no clue what the naughty show was going to be. It was funny.
The which show?
Naughty show?
No.
The Nasty show. The Nasty show.
Yes.
But I'm going to have to share that with them. The Nasty show. But they had fun. The woman in particular was taking attitude. They were taking on the attitude like the speakers would and be outraged. And it was cute. Yeah. I got pictures of the interpreter. I tried to get a lot more pictures of the interpreters because literally the comedians would wander over and look at them over their shoulder and watch what they're doing and stuff. Did save them from a sword one time.
Yes. Awkward pause. Yes. Yeah, so that was our Saturday.
That was Saturday.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Are we going back this weekend?
I think Kara said she might be, or Juan said he might be able to go the 25th.
Uh,
I think that's next weekend.
yeah. So this weekend.
Excuse me. All that sugar is like.
Yeah. We are.
He's going to have to drag me to bed for
Right.
Valentine's Day. I'm just saying. We don't have to finish the 13 minutes.
So,
we can stop.
We can?
We can.
Oh, but we got 2.5 minutes. What do you want to talk about? For the other 37 seconds. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let us know you were here. I know I'm getting views. I get that. But no one's like leaving a comment or subscribing. I think we got 1 subscriber, maybe 2. But you know who you are. Leave a comment. Yeah, don't, fork an eyebrow. Next, she'll be trying to roll her tongue. And on that, we out.